Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Implementing some of these tools
Educational and consulting programs.
in a way that is digestible and understood by others.
Process that you're going to focus on.
I'm Patty Feeney, and I am your virtual coach.
Learning how to be a part of a virtual meeting.
Some leadership development and engagement.
To sustain the momentum and commitment from others.
From the studio, live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ever feel like you're in between lives, but no one handed you a map or snacks? That weird space where you are no longer where you were, but you're definitely not who you're becoming yet. That space is liminality. Hi, I'm Patty Feeney, and this is Crumbs and Conversations.
The liminal space that we find ourselves in so often in our lives is just amazing to me. And yet we're afraid of it. Let me give you an example. You're going to a birthday party at someone's house. You ring the doorbell or you walk in. There's usually a foyer or some sort of a hallway or gathering place for when you first walk in. You hear the sound of people. As you're walking in, that sound is very comforting to know maybe you're not the first one. You hear the sound of a familiar voice and it makes you feel good, but you're not yet at the party. You're taking your coat off, you're putting your bags down, you're maybe taking your shoes off or saying hello to the host. That hallway, that's liminal space. There are times in our lives we might decide to move. There's that point where you have some stuff in the old house and some stuff in the new house. That is liminal space. If you end a relationship that you've been in maybe for a few years, it starts to feel, it's comforting. It's what you know, it's part of your routine. Maybe it didn't make you happy or fulfilled. Maybe you don't care for that person the same way you used to. You might move on, or they decide to move on. You're deciding who you want to be independent of that person. There's liminal space. Even if you're not the one in motion, but something happens around you that impacts you. You might be working at your job, having a routine, kind of loving the routine, doing your morning thing, getting your coffee with your colleagues before you actually dig in and start to work. And then a close colleague tells you they got another job. And they could even have gotten another job in that company, but they're not going to be part of your regular routine. Maybe they sat near you and now they're going to be on a different floor or in a different department. Or maybe they leave the company you work for altogether. That impacts you. And now you're in this liminal space. Or it could be that you went to the grocery store to buy red peppers and they were out. You went to the produce section, you went to grab for the pepper and there weren't any. And you had to go to the next store. In that time, from when you left the produce section with the empty shelf to the new store, that is liminal space. In that time, you might decide, you know what? I don't even want the peppers. Where have those liminal spaces been in your life? Where are you now? Are you stuck? Are you questioning your next move? I encourage you to think about that liminal space as kind of the hallway into the next phase of your life. I think the gym is a good liminal space. Maybe after many times going to the gym, you're actually really starting to see and feel the difference. But you're doing something to be impacted by whatever life is going to throw at you. It's just what we do with it. Okay, that happened. What am I going to do with it?
This middle space, it's not empty. This is sacred space. It's formative. It's where meaning starts to rise up quietly while you're busy trying to feel normal again. And there is really no going back to normal again. But there is going forward to something better. It's all fluid. The world is moving. Your life is moving. So why not move with it? So if you're in that space right now, maybe after a layoff, a breakup, a leadership shift, or a big moment that didn't land the way you thought it would, I want you to hear this. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are in transition. You are in that liminal space. And what you do here, how you reflect, how you care for yourself, how you resist the urge to rush, that is what shapes who you become next. If you're open to it, drop a word or a phrase in the comments. I would love to hear from you. What part of your life feels in between right now? Let's name it. That's the first step. I'll be back in the next episode to talk about why we rush this space and why slowing down might be the most powerful move of all. Until then, breathe. You're in the right place, even if it feels like no place at all.